they decided to start busing black students to what they deem better schools. But what they really did was pull the rug on the confidence and the legacy education side for young black men and women. See, we as black people were better off when we predominantly had teachers that looked like us. I mean, it's just it is what it is. Like, people hate hearing these things and they take it as a blanket indictment on all white people or blanket. I'm not racist. I'm not got black. Listen, you might, if you're not racist, good. You shouldn't be. But if it bothers you to talk about actual racism that happened to black people, you probably racist. Who said feel guilty? But if you didn't do it and you not racist, why are you guilty of the truth? And the truth was busing helped destroy the cultural values of the black community, right? You had to fight really hard to maintain your black identity if they busting you to go to school where they don't even want you there. I've talked to black people in Indianapolis say I got bused to Decatur Central in the 80s and they was having Klan marches across the street. Do you know what that would do to me in high school to witness a Klan march? I would be so vigilant to like, why are you trying to fucking scare me from getting an education? So while those Klanmen are marching across the street, their sisters, their wives, their nieces, their neighbors are going to teach you how to do arithmetic. They're going to teach you your history. They're going to teach you to have some pride of yourself. Are they going to teach you anything? Of course they not. They not even going to allow your growth to learn maybe how to behave or learn how to mature. You get no grace. You got no grace. Yeah, and don't tell me about your one sympathetic white teacher. God bless Miss Johnson, right? She's a sweetheart. It's always a few in a bunch. But don't sit up here and tell me if you got bust in the 70s or 80s or even 90s that you didn't have white people that didn't give a fuck about you in your school. And so what that did was it started a schism between blacks who were getting cultural enrichment, like myself. I'm from Gary, Indiana, and then blacks who thought, I gotta behave how these white people tell me how I should behave. And that's where you get the house nigga, Uncle Tom nigga from, because they started telling you that, no, you go to this white school, you're better than them. Oh, you have white teachers, you're better than them. Oh, we don't use slang here, you're better than them. We don't dance in the hallways, we're better than them. I moved into Indianapolis in 2000, right? It was no cultural identity at none of the township schools, right? And so for me, that was mind blowing to see so many legions of black children have no black leadership. And this was in the 2000s. So can you imagine being bussed in the 70s and 80s? Man, I feel that shit would have pissed me off. And so now, as a black person, you getting bussed 20, 30 minutes from your home from some people that don't want to teach you, don't like you. You got to go to school with a bunch of people who don't like you. So now the black people got to click up to protect each other and be on the defensive. You know, I know people who went to school in the 90s and had to walk home on the south side and they went past a certain street and they had to fight grown white men walking home in the 80s and 90s. So let's stop this utopia of, oh man, now we always got along. That's bullshit. Y'all got along where they let y'all live, right? Because of busing. And this ain't just an Indianapolis thing. I'm just using examples we were discussing, but this happens all across the country. Busing destroyed black education. And even more than black education, it destroyed black cultural education. That's why you got so many black people who don't know who they are. They don't know their history. They don't know about the civil rights movement. They don't know about the March on Selma. They don't know about Medgar Evers. They know nothing. They absolutely know nothing. No, definitely know Malcolm X. Now I read the Bible of Malcolm X in the 7th grade. Like, because the teacher told me to. Like, that was the difference. Like, all the leadership I saw growing up was black. So even if I made mistakes, I've always been raised and educated by people who loved me and wanted me to believe in myself. And if you didn't love me, I didn't have to worry about it being racism. And no child should have to deal with that, period, right? So busing destroyed us. And then once they start getting a couple of Negro running backs at the white school, oh shit, it was cool. They started that they started that O.J. Simpson early with them township niggas. We gonna bust you to Ben Davis, nigga. We gonna bust you out here. You gonna be the star running back, but you got to get you a white woman. That's what busing did, man. It destroyed the values that we had amongst each other. Before busing, black people had a silent pact amongst each other how to treat each other. We just did. And once they started putting us in separate schools, it got worse. You know, we didn't get better. Yes, your boy Big Sauce.